start seeing it. Today is the day for doing. Let home services boost your curb appeal. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
This is Charlie.
Hi.
This is Charlie's truck, Hank. Together, they're Charlie's Landscaping.
5 years and counting.
Charlie knows plants, but not much about hiring people to plant them.
Rules, rules, rules.
So she counts on LegalZoom for help with a lot of the legal stuff that's part of running a business.
I have a legal question. They have a legal answer.
She means we helped her incorporate and learn the ins and outs of hiring help, so Charlie and Hank can get back to beautifying yards.
Somebody needs to.
This is Charlie's dream job, and this is where life meets legal.
Swifty has big dreams.
Top dog here, ready for action.
You are not a dog. You are a small Arctic fox.
And on November 1st,
I'm here to destroy your town.
Yuck, the planet made a poopy.
Surprise!
he'll finally be top dog.
Tell me I can do this.
There is no way you can do this.
Jeremy Renner, Heidi Klum, James Franco, John Cleese, Omar Sy with Angelica Houston, and Alec Baldwin.
Bada bing, bada boom, justice served.
Arctic Dogs. Rated PG. Theaters November 1st.
Cheez-It Snapped. So thin, so crispy, but we fear too snackable, which could be catastrophic for our cheese supply. We are genuinely concerned we may run out of cheese. Cheez-It Snapped.
On the Coquihalla Highway.
They're running plows up and down.
An overnight squall has maintenance crews battling to keep the mountain highway open.
When the snow starts coming like this, it comes down pretty hard.
Plows are a really essential part of everyday life on the mountain.
At 11 p.m.,
We've got an MVI up at Zopkis on Highway 5.
a plow's been hit.
There's a plow stopping traffic. Zupkus brake check.
A semi exiting the highway slammed into the machine. Its operator still on scene.
He hit me pretty hard. Like, I felt it pretty hard.
Yeah, just let me know.
Plow driver Michelle McKenna witnessed the crash.
I was sitting right here, and so I watched the whole thing happen. When you see your coworker go sideways like that, it's pretty scary.
Al Quiring's up at the top of the hill.
Yeah, it's the usual night on the Coquihalla.
Now they're waiting for tow trucks.
Al Quiring is dispatched to the scene.
Somebody ordered to have a pineapple pizza.
It doesn't take long for Al to size up the accident.
And he didn't hit his brakes until right there.
The semi come flying down the off ramp and smashed into the side of him. You can see where he was and how far it slid. We're hoping at this stage that we can get that plow truck repaired so we get it on the road.
Al needs to remove the blade so the plow can be driven to a maintenance yard.
The frame's really, really bent, but he'll get it done.
Weighing more than a ton, Al lifts the blade away from the wreck.
Yay, Al!
It's not dead yet. We got another big storm coming and we really need that equipment.
Michelle takes the damaged plow back to the shop. And Al
I think we're almost there.
Takes care of the semi.
I just showed up, kind of saved the day and disappeared into the darkness. Happy to escape the Coquihalla one more time.
Highway 7 still closed.
Careful now. We still got a couple feet.
A 12,000-pound tractor is carefully lined up with a special trailer.
I'm going a little bit more.
It's the final stage of Mission Tolling's marathon recovery.
Turn to the right.
And the last critical maneuver for Dylan Greenwood.
Hey, I'm gonna push it out of the way. Oh.
Watch yourself. That bogey's gonna go.
Can I come back a little bit more? That was there. Yeah, I think as good as we're gonna get it. Okay, winch her up. The axle's all the way at the back.
Where do you want it?
Chuck it up there.
All right.
Put some flags on it and haul it home.
The untowable tractor is on its way. And its trailer left behind to be picked up in the morning.
One lane open on number 7.
Time to go home.
Dylan got the job done and did a great job doing it.
After a few hours of shut-eye. Oh, good. All to plan, right?
You can't ask for more than that.
The next morning in the Fraser Valley,
At least it stopped raining down here for now. Pretty muddy over here.
a lone white wrecker climbs into the backcountry.
Seems to be quite a few recovery jobs on this back road.
Jamie Davis is dispatched to rescue a driver who slid off the winding route.
What a road.
For the rugged job, Jamie's chosen one of his favorite medium-duty trucks, the Python.
The Python will just pull more straight up.
The vintage Holmes 1601 joined his fleet last year.
The Python is a great recovery truck.
There we go, that's what I was after.
Jamie rounds a corner to discover the job involves a hazardous load. Trapped at the bottom of a 200-foot driveway in deep mud, a fuel truck hauling propane.
Let it round half a tank.
Okay.
Anything with hazardous materials in it puts a little edge on the recovery.
Jamie and the driver head down.
Holy. Well, what we've got is the grounds. You know, things are soft right now.
It's steep, it has winding corners, mud. The conditions are not great for anybody.
The 35,000-pound propane truck is not only bogged down, it's also at the bottom of a 12% grade.
See how steep it is right here? My best deal might be just to come a little further, right where you are, and get you on. We could end up in trouble here too. I might end up winching myself out, so.
Jamie needs to back down the muddy road to winch the fuel truck out of the ditch, then get it back up to the main road.
Sometimes when you're doing recovery, you get down into the dirty part of the job and do what you have to do.
Jamie gets the Python in position.
And we'll see if we get up. Everything's just saturated with moisture.
Now he needs to handle the propane truck carefully.
Pretty good there?
Jamie still has to get the truck 200 feet up the driveway to the main road. That's where he'll have to winch it from if he can power the Python back to the top.
We don't know if I'm gonna make it up the hill either, so I'm gonna just gun it as fast as I can and see if I can get up there.
We had muddy, slushy, and a steep incline. to boot. And these kind of conditions even make me nervous. I start to get antsy about, am I going to make it out of here or I'm not?
Now at Domino's, we're more than just hand-tossed pizza for $7.99. We're $7.99 gluten-free crust, $7.99 handmade pan crust, $7.99 Brooklyn-style crust, and $7.99 crunchy thin crust, too. Carry out 3-topping pizzas on any of Domino's 5 crusts for just $7.99 each.
This is the Little Flower Soap Company, a small business on Amazon.
I'm Holly.
I'm Justin.
This is their beautiful, luscious, flower-filled soap. These are their employees.
And we're hiring.
This is their lavender field. It's still growing. This is the worst smelling thing in their office. More than half of everything sold on Amazon stores worldwide comes from small and medium-sized businesses, like the Little Flower Soap Company.
So Kim, you going for a big Drive Safe and Save discount?
Yep, using the app. I've been quite vigilant.
Easy.
But you're in labor.
Don't mess with my discount!
Get a discount up to 30% with Drive Safe and Save.
Only the Home Depot has DeWalt Atomic Power Tools. 25% more compact, 45% more power, and only at the Home Depot. Right now, get a free DeWalt 20-volt battery with select purchase. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
If you have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, every day can begin with flakes. It's a reminder of your struggles with psoriasis. But what if your psoriasis symptoms didn't follow you around? That's why there's Illumia. With just 2 doses, a majority of people were clear or almost clear. And over time, even more people were clear or almost clear, all with dosing 4 times a year after 2 initial doses. Plus, Illumia was shown to have similar risks of infections compared to placebo.
Don't use if you're allergic to Illumia or any of its ingredients. Before starting treatment, your doctor should check for tuberculosis and infections. After checking, there is no need for routine lab monitoring unless your doctor advises it. Illumia may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or have symptoms, or if you plan to or have recently received the vaccine.
This could be your chance to leave your psoriasis symptoms behind. Ask your doctor for Illumia today for a clearer tomorrow.
At today's Best Western, stay 2 nights and get a free night at over 4,200 hotels worldwide. 1 night, 2 nights, free night. Book now at bestwestern.com.
The ups and downs of frequent mood swings can plummet you to extreme lows, lift you to intense highs, or make you feel both at once. Overwhelmed by bipolar 1 symptoms? Ask about Vraylar. Some medications only treat the lows or the highs. Vraylar effectively treats depression, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1. Full spectrum relief of all symptoms, with just 1 pill, once a day. Elderly patients with dementia-related psychosis have an increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor about unusual changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may mean a life-threatening reaction. Or uncontrollable muscle movements may be permanent. Side effects may not appear for several weeks. Metabolic changes may occur. Movement dysfunction, restlessness, sleepiness, stomach issues are common side effects. When bipolar 1 overwhelms, Vraylar helps smooth the ups and downs.
Staying connected to your community is more important than ever, so stream your news just like everything else you love with Local Now. Local Now is everything you really should know.
Take it easy on those major highways and surface streets.
Do not want to miss.
3-day admission starts at 1.
An absolutely must-try all around your area. Just select your location. Then start streaming Local Now anywhere, on any screen. It's completely free and ready to go when and where you are. Local Now. Find it in your favorite app store.
We don't know if I'm going to make it up.
On a muddy back road, Jamie's bogged down.
God dang it. It's pretty slippery. We can't make it around the corner.
To rescue a propane truck at the bottom of a driveway, Jamie needs to get his record to the top of the road. But barely halfway up, the Python can't go any farther.
I did my best to get up that hill, but it was just too slippery, too muddy. Wasn't happening. We'd go to plan B.
Jamie turns the Python around and takes another run for the top, backwards.
You know what? This is scary.
But even that
Hey, we're done.
is not enough.
Okay.
Jamie will try to get himself out of trouble using his surroundings.
It's kind of an industry inside thing to see if there's a tree you can pull off of with your winch.
Well, call these trees Holmes trees. We could pull on them with the wreckers.
A Holmes tree is any tree you could tie your homes to and use it for stability.
Just hope that this tree is strong enough.
Jamie will try to winch the Python around the curve where he got stuck.
Okay. Not quite the way I want to treat the Python, but job's a job.
Slow and steady, Jamie's plan gets traction.
Get the physics right, get the math right. Make sure that we're using everything to our advantage.
So we're gonna pull it until it runs out here, and then we're gonna bomb out to the top of the road. I'm so close.
As light fades,
It's starting to get late in the day now, and we got heavy fog coming in. Little bit, little bit, little bit.
the Python reaches the top of the road.
So I've got myself out.
We're winning here.
Now Jamie can finish what he came for. Jamie will run a line to the propane truck and winch it 200 feet up to the main road.
We should have enough winch line to pull them up. Okay, so we'll see you at the top. Giver.
This isn't no fooling around. We're out here and it's gotta happen.
We're almost on the home stretch here. Think you can make it there? Good. We're all good? Perfect. We'll take it easy on you. Guess you're off to work now, eh? Yeah. Doing deliveries. Jeez. We've got the customer out, he's on his way. And I really had a great time today.
It was a win, we did it.
Watch out eastbound when you get past the scale. All of a sudden you're going into slush.
On Highway 1, just west of Hope,
Jamie Davis calling you in the air.
Colin McLean is back in HR 116, dispatched to a truck driver in trouble.
We got a call this morning when a gentleman jackknifed his truck and trailer. There we go.
The jackknife is on its wheels, but in the trees.
We'll see what we can do. Maybe we can get him out of there. Hopefully.
Accident right before Hope, right around the corner there. Slow down a bit there.
Well, let's give her a go. Well, I talked to the driver on the phone. He's hanging out in the truck here right now.
Starts the jackknife, the trailer just takes over.
Well, she's up on its wheels and you're still standing, so that's always a good sign. Should be pretty cut and dry, but I'd probably just curse myself saying that.
Upon closer inspection,
Well, that ain't good.
Colin discovers the top of the trailer is pinned under a large branch.
It's kind of wedged itself in, so we're gonna have to get that out of there. And it's a good thing I got my chainsaw on board.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut down one of the tree branches.
Here you go, Bill. All right.
Well, I'm not really a lumberjack. It can either go good or really bad.
Even with a chainsaw, Colin's not having any luck.
The branch has got the blade stuck pretty good.
Just watch that saw. I'm gonna try and step on it.
It's not fun.
You watch your fingers?
Never Ending Pasta Bowl is back at Olive Garden, starting at $10.99. Come in for over 100 combinations of pastas, sauces, and toppings, with everyone's favorite chicken Alfredo, plus unlimited salad and breadsticks, only for a limited time at Olive Garden.
Fact is, every insurance company hopes you drive safely. But Allstate actually helps you drive safely with DriveWise. It lets you know when you go too fast and brake too hard, with feedback to help you drive safer, giving you the power to actually lower your cost. Unfortunately, you can't do anything about that. Now that you know the truth, are you in good hands?
Not even our competitor's best battery can match the power of Energizer, because Energizer Ultimate Lithium is the longest-lasting AA battery in the world. Energizer, backed by science, matched by no one.
You know curb appeal when you see it. And with the Home Depot and the best brands around, you can start seeing it. Today is the day for doing. Let home services boost your curb appeal. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
DiGiorno pizza bakes fresh in your own oven and travels straight to your table.
Unlike delivery that goes from oven to box to bag to car to traffic to wrong houses. Nobody delivers a piping hot and crispy crust like a DiGiorno pizza. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Hey, I know you love me.
Kate, Sophie's missing. They think someone took her.
Let Sophie go.
Batwoman, new series, Sundays at 8/7 Central, only on the CW.
If you have moderate to severe psoriasis or psoriatic arthritis, little things can be a big deal. That's why there's Otezla. Otezla is not an injection or a cream. It's a pill that treats differently. For psoriasis, 75% clearer skin is achievable with reduced redness, thickness, and scaliness of plaques. For psoriatic arthritis, Otezla is proven to reduce joint swelling, tenderness, and pain, and the Otezla prescribing information has no requirement for routine lab monitoring. Don't use if you're allergic to Otezla. It may cause severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting. Otezla is associated with an increased risk of depression. Tell your doctor if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts, or if these feelings develop. Some people taking Otezla reported weight loss. Your doctor should monitor your weight and may stop treatment. Upper respiratory tract infection and headache may occur. Tell your doctor about your medicines and if you're pregnant or planning to be. Otezla, show more of you.
We were nowhere near prepared for what we witnessed.
It was very evident very quickly that this was the big one.
How can weather be that destructive in just a matter of seconds?
Storm Stories, the next chapter. All new episodes Sunday nights at 8 on the Weather Channel.
What will you do when the power goes out? Power outages can be unpredictable, inconvenient, and disruptive to your life. But with a Generac home standby generator, your life goes on, uninterrupted, because you'll have power when you need it the most.
24 days we were without power. I had water, I had ice, I had coffee, I had air conditioner. I was able to stay here because of the Generac.
Get the safety, security, and peace of mind your family deserves with a home standby generator from Generac. 8 out of 10 home generators are Generac, with thousands of satisfied customers.
Very good product. Very, very good reviews from everybody.
Prices start at just $19.99, and special financing is available with surprisingly affordable monthly payments. Call now to schedule your free in-home assessment, and you'll receive a 7-year extended warranty absolutely free. That's a $695 value. Call or go online today. Power your life with Generac.
On Highway 1, just west of Hope, a jackknife semi weighed down by a heavy branch has Colin McLean up a tree.
Just watch that saw. I'm gonna try and step on it. Watch fingers.
Now even his chainsaw is in a bind.
I didn't really realize how much pressure that truck or trailer had up against that tree branch.
Come on,
And when I started to cut it, it got the chainsaw jammed. I'm a tool guy, not a lumberjack.
Colin will need something else from his toolbox.
I just grabbed a sledgehammer.
Okay, pull on it. There you go. Sweet!
And beat the chainsaw out of the tree branch.
Heads up, sledgehammer on my left!
With his saw back in hand, Colin thins out smaller branches above the trailer, taking pressure off the heaviest branch.
Watch out!
Colin can finally switch gears from lumberjack
We've removed the tree branch now.
to heavy rescue operator, rigging his truck to the semi.
We're just gonna latch onto the front end of them, pull them around.
And you just release all your brakes. Okay. All right, so we'll give it a slow little couple tugs. One honk, nice and slow. Come with me.
I'm gonna pull him into the lane.
Hey, safe travels. No problem, anytime. From here to Alberta, I'll come get you.
The truck's all in good shape. He's gonna be able to drive away.
Storm for yes. Thank you everyone for your patience there at Highway 1 at Hunter Creek Scales.
At the end of the day, you get out there and roll up your sleeves and get it done. And Colin does that.
In the Fraser Valley, at the Mission Towing Yard in Agassiz.
Show me what you did the other night.
A couple trucks filled the yard up.
I see that. Is this one of the trucks here?
Yeah.
Ken gets his first look at Dylan's wreck from 2 nights ago.
This was one of the biggest wrecks of the season. Who hit who?
B-train sent across the highway and blocked the highway off.
Nailed
Didn't
it.
have time for the brakes and jumped over top of that one.
Oh, we went right over top. Holy smokes.
They bounced down the highway pretty far.
These did?
Yeah.
This is where you hit with that rim.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to go to it, but you know, Dylan did a great job without me there. One wrecker on front, one behind, left her on Lando.
No, just one wrecker on the front.
Now as his boss and father-in-law, Ken has new respect for Dylan.
It's amazing. What a mess, eh? Now I know that he is fully capable of doing this on his own. I'm glad I missed this one for a change.
Next time on Highway Through Hell.
That's a wall of mud there.
A mountain gives way.
Wow.
Plunging Colin and Jamie into the kill zone.
Whoa!
A wild ride
We are in a slide zone.
becomes a race
See straight up.
against time. And a teetering load
Not in a good spot.
pushes Ken
This one is right off the ground. Holy smoke.
to the edge.
Watch yourself. Stop.
This time on Highway Through Hell,
That's a wall of mud there.
a mountain gives way.
Wow.
Plunging Colin and Jamie into the kill zone.
Whoa!
A wild ride
We are in a slide zone.
becomes a race
See straight up.
against time. And a teetering load
Not in a good spot.
pushes Ken
This one is right off the ground. Holy smoke.
to the edge.
Watch yourself. Stop. It's coming down right off the mountain. Yeah, it's coming down everywhere major. It rained, of course.
5 miles west of Hope, BC.
We've had rain almost every day for weeks and weeks.
Jamie Davis heads into the Fraser Valley on a rain-soaked Trans-Canada Highway.
We don't have the cold weather that we should. We do up on the Pope, but it should be a lot colder here right now.
The westbound lane is flooded out.
A warm front from the tropics has brought torrential rains to the valley. An event called the Pineapple Express.
The water coming down everywhere, isn't it?
And I sure hope this rain stops here pretty quick.
By early evening, the relentless downpour has Jamie's lead driver, Colin McLean, on high alert.
This area is notorious for mudslides. Let's hope we don't have one, but you know, with all this really wet weather that we're getting, it doesn't look good.
You can barely get through there when the rain is so bad.
At 11:20 p.m.,
Anybody know what's going on out there?
emergency crews race to an area 20 miles west of Hope.
Mudslides 50 feet wide, 12 feet deep. Did that just happen? Wait a minute. Did you say some people got buried?
A massive mudslide has covered all lanes of the Trans-Canada Highway, forcing police to shut down traffic in both directions.
I hear what sounds like a large amount of debris coming down the hillside. It's all dark, you can't see anything.
Like a dam finally let loose and all cat water came down at once.
This whole section is very dangerous.
Mission Towing's Dylan Greenwood was nearby when the mountain came down.
Yeah, that was a lot of water coming off the mountain.
First thing you see is it's overwhelming. It's a disaster.
At this point, this is very dangerous. This is a no-go zone. And rocks moving.
The mountain's still coming, so there's a lot of water coming off this mountain.
At any time, this could flush.
Authorities want everyone out of the slide zone.
Everybody's out of here.
On the highway through hell, closure is not an option.
Highway 1's washed out. There's a mudslide.
A massive slide has just swept across the Trans-Canada Highway west of Hope, BC.
Vehicles get stuck in that?
First responders comb the site for possible victims or survivors.
I'll hang out there.
With the threat of another slide, Operator Dylan Greenwood moves his heavy record to safety.
They're worried about the road washing out at any time. So we're gonna get out of here.
Somebody got a tractor trailer stuck in it.
At a truck stop in Hope, the operator of a semi caught in the slide and his co-driver are lucky to be alive.
And the mudslide is pushing my truck. It's very scary. Thinking we are done. But fortunately, the mudslide stopped.
At first light,
Oh my God. That was the big one.
the scale of the devastation is revealed.
Can you imagine being in that truck?
Including the semi hit by the slide.
Pretty bad.
7 Olympic pools worth of mud and debris.
You figure it's gonna be a couple days to clean that up or what?
Highway 1, the Trans-Canada Highway, remains closed.
Traffic is shut down in both directions between Bridal Falls and Hope.
And the vital route to and from the West Coast could be cut off for days.
Without that route open, it's a game changer for everybody who needs to travel that highway.
In the slide zone, highway crews have mobilized heavy equipment
They've been working on that since 5 o'clock this morning.
to clear 40 million pounds of mud and rock off the road.
This is definitely an important highway. I mean, we have all hands on deck, and we're just trying to reinstate traffic as soon as we possibly can.
They gotta recover that semi.
Heading into the hazard zone,
We're just gonna meet up with Colin here.
Jamie Davis is dispatched in his 40-ton heavy record, Mighty Mo.
Look at this. We've got a lot of stuff happening there.
This is a huge scene. We've got people moving everywhere. We've got diggers, loaders, police, highways maintenance people. It's unbelievable. Major, major event.
That's just wild.
Watch yourselves.
Jamie's lead driver, Colin, is already on site.
This is the largest mudslide I've ever seen.
Pretty bad one, eh? Never seen the highway like this before.
Jamie and Colin have been called in to recover the loaded semi stuck in the slide.
Well, it looks like it's really in there, that's for sure. What do you figure?
It's deep.
Okay.
So I don't want to have to put a line on you.
This tractor trailer's up on the mudslide. There's mud all around it. Wow. There's all kinds of things that are going to affect this recovery.
This is going to be tough. Really tough, because it's gone right up on logs and everything else. We're going to be dealing with dragging this. You can see all this big logs and everything. It's going to damage the fairing. It's a brand new truck, too.
I'm worried that our two trucks may not even handle this job.
You know, there's going to be so much resistance here, it might not even be possible to drag this.
Only the Home Depot has DeWalt Atomic Power Tools. 25% more compact, 45% more power, and only at the Home Depot. Right now, get a free DeWalt 20-volt battery with select purchase. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
The only thing better than horsepower is more horsepower. If we were forever everyone, we'd be for no one.
With Dodge Power Dollars, more power means more cash allowance. Purchase now and get $10 per horsepower. That's $7,970 on the SRT Challenger Hellcat Redeye.
She wanted a roommate who could help with the cooking.
But she wanted someone who loves cats. So we got Chris Walda.
Dinner's almost ready. But one thing we could both agree on was getting Geico to help with our renter's insurance.
Yeah, switching and saving was really easy.
Think it all up. Good. Could use a little salt.
Visit geico.com and see how easy saving on renter's insurance can be.
If your gums bleed when you brush, you may have gingivitis, and the clock could be ticking towards bad breath, receding gum,